Hello, thanks for stopping by. My name's Campbell. Today I'm going to be sending us through a fun little creative flow that I put together. I just taught it yesterday. It's a pretty fun class. Let's go ahead and begin on our backs and recline butterfly. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, allowing our knees to open wide like a book. And begin to take some micro movement here. Maybe let out a big sigh to signal to your body that you have arrived. And then we begin to draw our awareness inward, beginning to become aware of which version of us is showing up on the mat today. And without trying to change or force anything, can you just simply become aware? Now gently bring your awareness to your natural breath, beginning to observe the inhalations and exhalations. And on your next exhale, we're going to sigh all of the stale air out of our body. Take a big inhale, inhaling through the belly, expanding through the ribs, feeling the chest rise. Exhale, big sigh out the mouth. We'll do that again. Imagine that we're filling up a balloon in our belly. We sip in so much air that it falls into our lungs and our ribs. Exhale, big sigh. Great, now we're going to stay connected to that same breath, but in and out of the nostrils. So it should be audible, should sound like a soft whisper, an ocean wave. Try to imagine that you're fogging up a mirror, but through your nostrils, you're constricting the back of the throat. We're firing up our Ujjayi pranayama breath. If this feels uncomfortable in your body, you can obviously observe your natural breath. But today's focus is to allow our breath to move us through each posture. We're going to bring the soles of the feet to the earth. We're going to begin to drop our knees to the right as we gaze over the left shoulder. We bring our knees back through center and we drop them to the left as we gaze over the right shoulder. Taking some windshield wipers this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Just to take a little counter stretch. And to clean off all the bugs and the gunk that no longer serve you. So that we can go through the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Seeing a little bit clearer. Once you feel even on both sides, we're going to hug the right knee in tight to the chest as we extend our left leg long. We're just going to begin to take some ankle rolls here. Taking it one direction, and then we reverse our direction. Trying to take it as slow as possible this morning, this afternoon. Then we're going to bring the right knee into the left hand as we extend our right arm out parallel to our right shoulder. We're going to pull our right knee across the body to the left. And you have the option to grab your bottom foot, your left leg with your right hand for cat's pointed toe. If that is not accessible in your body, that is all okay. Keep your arm reached out. Gazing towards your fingertips, you're going to bring a doorknob into your right hand and you're going to turn it over to the left bringing your palm face down to the earth. We're going to slowly unravel, hugging both the knees in tight to the chest. We're just going to take some hip circles here, using our knees to draw the circle. And reverse the circle. Then we extend our right leg long as we hug the left knee in tight towards the chest. Extend our left arm long, pulling the left knee across the right side of our body. Whatever modification you took on the other side, take it on this side as well. So if the palm was face down, turn that doorknob to the right, bringing your palm face down, or grab your bottom leg for cat's paw in its tail. Gently release your bind if you have it. We're going to hug the knees in tight to the chest, giving ourselves a big squeeze. We're going to begin to rock and roll, making our way into a tabletop position. And once you make it to a tabletop, we're going to bring the hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And then we're going to take some funky cat-cow. So as we round our back, we're going to push it back into child's with our knees close. Inhale, we're going to begin to look up, expanding through the chest as we drop our hips into up dog. Exhale, we round, pushing it back into child's. Inhale, we shift forward, dropping our chest, gazing to the sky, hips come to the wrists. Begin to take this movement, moving at your own rate, your own pace. Then I'll meet everybody back in a neutral tabletop position. We're going to pick up our right knee off the mat. We're going to imagine we're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant as we bring the sole of the right foot to the outside of the right hand. We're going to begin to shimmy the left leg backwards a little bit. And we're going to shift forwards and backwards, waking up through the hip here. Connecting back to your Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Then we firmly plant through the left hand. Inhale, we bring the right hand to the sky, opening up through the chest. Then we bring the left knee to the bum as we reach our hand back for that foot. And then we're going to bring our right knee, we're going to open it up to the right, and then we're going to take our left leg to the left. So we're taking our legs in opposite directions here, taking a little movement, and like a key, we're beginning to open up through the hips here. And if this is not accessible in your body, no worries. You can stay in your low lizard, shifting forwards and backwards. Or you can find stillness. Slowly release your bind, bringing the right hand back to the earth. Taking your right knee over a cone, or imagine you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. We make our way back to tabletop position. Then we're going to take that stretch to the left side, bringing the left foot outside of the left hand. Begin to shift forwards and backwards, waking up through the hip, through the hamstring. Make sure to shimmy your right leg back a little bit. Then we're going to firmly plant through the right hand as we inhale the left hand to the sky. as we bring our right foot to the butt and we go for that bind. And then we're going to open up the left knee to the left, taking the right foot to the right. Opening up through the chest and hips here. Slowly release your bind. Left hand comes to the earth. Coming back into a tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes underneath the earth, hovering the knees off of the mat about 2 inches here, maybe an inch. Engaging the core, turning on the abdomen. We're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow. Tap, hold. Come back down. Left elbow, left knee tap, hold. Then we're going to cross right knee, left elbow tap. Left knee, right elbow tap. Then we're going to tuck our toes, send our hips high for our first down dog of the day. Beginning to pedal it out. Dropping your hips from side to side. We're going to come onto our tippy toes. We're going to take 10 baby steps all the way to the top of the mat. And once you make it to the top, we're going to grab opposite elbows, coming into ragdoll, shaking it out. Maybe let out some big sighs here. And then both hands are going to come down to the earth. You're going to bend into your left knee, left hand plants. Inhale, reach your right hand to the sky. And then we swim stroke it forward. Right knee bends, left knee straightens up. Reach your left hand to the sky, then we swim stroke. Start to take these swim strokes, opening up through the shoulders. Waking up through the back of the legs. Inhale. Hand comes to the sky. Exhale, you swim stroke. And once you feel even on both sides, we're going to take our feet about as wide as the mat here, and we're going to drop into our Malasana Yogi squat. And then our hands are going to come behind us. And we're just going to begin to shift forwards and backwards here. If this is not accessible in your body, you can stay in your Malasana. Waking up through the hips. Maybe you add some circular movement in this. Then on me, everybody back in a forward fold. Hand comes in front of you. Feet under the hips. Inhale, we got a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, planting your hands, stepping back into your high plank. We're going to hold here and pause. Lower halfway and hold. Then we push right back up. Then we're going to lower the chest all the way to the earth, flipping our toes, shooting our shoulders over our hands. Inhale, shoot the chest through, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And begin to hop or step your way to the top of the mat. Once you make it to the top, we stay for our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fold forward, melting our heart towards the earth. Inhale, arms come overhead, gazing towards our fingertips. Exhale, hands come back down to the earth, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Maybe your hands come to your shins. Exhale, fold forward, coming into your high plank. And we got our vinyasa, so we come down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always skip the vinyasa and step right back into down dog. But we'll take that again. Hopping or stepping our way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms come overhead, gazing towards your fingertips. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands in vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then we're gonna hop or step our way to the top of the mat. I'm gonna meet you standing in mountain pose, Samasthiti. And from mountain pose, we're going to inhale, sink into our hips, chair pose. Bringing the biceps near the ears, sending our shoulder blades down our spine. We sink deeper into the hips, engaging the core here. Connecting back with your Ujjayi Pranayama breath. Sink a little bit deeper. Exhale, hands come to heart, chest center. As we take a twist towards the right, hooking the left elbow on the right knee. Pick up your left heel off of the mat. Then we take a big step back, opening up to our high twisted lunge. Left hand comes in front, right hand behind. Trying to keep your arms parallel. Deep bend in your right leg. Inhale, left hand comes to the sky, and we gaze over our right shoulder, reverse revolved. Back heel is spiked. Spin your back heel down towards the long edge of your mat. Teeing out your arms, sinking into your front leg, warrior two. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, we reverse pyramid. High-fiving the back of the room, straightening up through the front leg. And we continue that spinning movement. Right hand comes to the back of the mat. Inhale, left hand comes to the sky, dragonfly twist. Frame your left foot. We push it back into a three-leg down dog. As we begin to walk our hands back into a standing splits. Go ahead and begin to widen your hands and walk your hands backwards, trying to bring your nose to your knee. Straightening up through your back leg. We bring the left leg behind the right. Inhale, arms come overhead. And as your arms come overhead, we come onto our tippy toes. We spin right back down into chair pose. We got a little fun infinity flow today. Exhale, we hook. Right elbow, left knee. Right heel comes off the mat. We take a big step back here. Then we open up. High twisted lunge, gazing towards your left fingertips. Deep bend in your left leg. Right arm comes to the sky. Left arm reaches towards the earth as you gaze over your left shoulder. Spin your back heel down, tee out your arms, warrior two. Reverse our pyramid, straightening up through our front leg. Left hand plants at the back of the mat. Dragonfly twist, right hand to the sky. Frame your foot. Step back into your three-leg down dog. Walk your hands back, standing splits. Bring the right leg behind the left. Inhale, come to standing. And we spin back down into chair. We'll take that one more time, a little bit faster. We're going to hook the left elbow, right knee. Take a step back, opening up to your high twist. Inhale, reverse revolve, gazing over your right shoulder. Spin your back heel down, warrior two. Inhale, we reverse our pyramid. Exhale, we plant our right hand at the back of the mat. Dragonfly twist. We frame our left foot. Tucking our right toes, left leg goes high, three-leg down dog. We'll begin to walk it back into our standing splits. Left leg crosses behind the right. Inhale, we come to standing, tippy toes. As soon as we get to the top, spinning back into our chair, we take it to the left. Right elbow outside the left knee. Pick up the right heel. Big step back, high twisted lunge, gazing towards your left fingertips. Inhale, right hand goes to the sky, reverse revolved. Back heel is spiked. Then we spin the back heel down, teen out our arms, warrior two. Inhale, reverse our pyramid, high-fiving the back of the room. And we still go to the back of the room, left hand plants, right hand comes to the sky, dragonfly. We frame our right foot, coming into our three-leg down dog, pushing our hands back into our standing splits. Right leg comes behind the left. Inhale, we come to standing chair. Great job. That's all we're gonna flow today. I had a main sequence that we're supposed to do after that, but it's already been almost 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and start to slow us down. Coming onto our butts. Legs extended long in front of us. We're gonna bring our toes towards our face. Plant the hands behind the hips. Inhale, we come into a strong Dandasana. Send your shoulder blades down your spine. Inhale, arms come above head. Exhale, we fold forward. We're gonna come into a reverse tabletop. Bring the soles of the feet about under the knees. You can also come into a reverse plank. I like reverse tabletop in my body better. So we inhale, the hips level to the knees. Relaxing the shoulders. Hey Lou. Oh, that's Hobbs. Hey Hobbsy. You wanna do some yoga? Then we slowly release the hips to the earth. And we begin to take some windshield wipers, dropping our knees to the right, gazing over the left shoulder. And then we drop them to the left, gazing over the right shoulder. Begin to clean off your windshield, getting all the bugs and the gunk out of the way. He's so cutie. Then we're gonna extend the left leg long, bringing the right knee in tight to the chest. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna wrap our left elbow around the right knee. And allow each inhale to extend you and each exhale to get deeper into your twist. Then we're going to bring the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, we turn our shoulders towards our left foot. Exhale, we fold forward, pointing our left toes towards the face. Hobbsy, so cutie. And then the left forearm's gonna come inside of the left leg as we reach our right arm overhead, up and back. Try to imagine that you're opening up through the chest here as well. And you have the option to bring your right hand on top of your head. Then our right hand is gonna plant behind us. Inhale, left hand and the hips come to the air. Exhale, they come back down. Inhale, hips come to the sky so that the kitties can go underneath you. Exhale, hips come back down. Inhale, hips to the sky. Exhale, hips come down. Take a couple more of these, moving at your own rate, taking a counter twist here. Then we're gonna switch sides, extending our right leg long. We hug the left knee in tight to the chest. Inhale, arms go overhead. Exhale, we wrap our right arm, or maybe your right hand comes to the inside of your knee. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Then we gaze over that left shoulder, allowing each inhale to extend you, and each exhale you get deeper into your twists. So the left foot's gonna come inside the right thigh. Turning our shoulders towards our right foot. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Right forearm comes inside of the right leg. Inhaling the left arm up and back, opening up through the chest. You have the option to bring your hand to the top of your head. You a star. And then the left hand is going to plant behind us. As we inhale, the hips and the hand to the sky. So that a kitty can go in between you. Yes. Exhale, hips come back down, hands come back down. Inhale, hips go high. Exhale, hips come back down to the earth. Take a few more of these. And after your last rep, we'll make our way into our final resting position, Shavasana, the most important part of practice. You've been working so hard and diligently just for this point to offer your body a moment to surrender. Surrendering to the thoughts, surrendering to the noise around you. We begin to let go and fully embrace the moment. And staying exactly how you are. You begin to bring your awareness inward, asking yourself which version of you is stepping on the mat this morning, or this afternoon, whatever time zone it may be. And then we bring our awareness to the present moment, asking ourselves what has changed. Becoming aware of the subtle changes, not only in the physical body, but in the mental body as well. Becoming aware how easy it is for you to sit in silence at the end of practice versus when we first started. And without labeling this experience as good or bad, or right or wrong, can you just simply observe the changes that have taken place in your body over the last 30 minutes? We begin to invite life and movement back into the body by wiggling the toes and the fingers. And then we bring one hand to the heart chest center and one hand to the belly. We just begin to ask ourselves how we can incorporate our practice off the mat today, for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, whatever the case may be. Just begin to ask yourself, without forcing an answer, can you just listen to the ways that you can incorporate stillness, presence, awareness with others, awareness with yourself and your surroundings. Just begin to ask yourself how you can become more present with others and the life around you. And you have the option to finish practice exactly where you're at, or you can begin to roll onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow, hugging the knees in tight to the chest for fetal. And you can finish practice exactly how you came into this world in fetal. Or you can begin to press your way up into a comfortable seated position, facing whichever direction you may like. We're going to take a couple last breaths together, inhaling our hands overhead, bringing our fingertips to touch, and then bringing our hands down to our heart chest center. And we're going to do that again, inhaling our hands overhead, bringing the hands to touch and bringing it down to our heart chest center. It's my honor to get to guide and serve each and every one of you. If you made it to this part of the video, I really appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Namaste. You're so cutie.